What's up, everybody? I am Sniggenhoff, and we are the brown meat in a brown sandwich between Muscovy and Ming. And Chagatai over here is the little gray rotting tomato on it. It's just a nice, nice little tomato on the sandwich. Anyway, we're playing the Manchu today. In the last episode, we went to war with the Timurids and took some land off of them and rivaled Persia. And now we're trying to figure out what to do from there. We're in a bit of a financial situation. Our corruption's at 10%, which is unfortunate because we're having to pay it down with money. And because of that, we're losing money, which is causing us to take more loans out. Plus, all these loans and our reliance on the gold mine is causing our inflation to tick up ever higher. It's at 12% right now, so everything we pay for is 12% more expensive, which is a lot. So we've got to try to figure something out at some point. I'm not sure what, but we will do it, I believe. So let's go ahead and unpause our next war. Persia's allied with Delhi, so I could fight the two of them. I may try to get an alliance with Vijayanagar. I would like an alliance with the Ottomans. And honestly, so here's what we should probably do. We need to get a decently powerful ally down over here to help us fight Persia. In the meantime, we'll clean up Chagatai and these northern tribes over here, and Yarkand. And then hopefully we can get an ally soon, build up enough favors with them to call them into a war against either Delhi or Persia and fight them both. Use that to get our power projection up higher and be on our merry way. We also have some more of these we can do. That'll help us make a little bit more money, hopefully. And let's unpause. So how far? The Ottomans are negative 50 reasons away. They were negative 51, now they're negative 50. Confucian elites alienated. Hey, look, probably another bad event. Participation in many traditional rituals is reserved for our Khan and those closest to him. While this means the Confucian elite of our country cannot take part, this has not often been a problem, as they view such superstitious rituals and sacrifices with, at best, mild displeasure. The insistence to keep our Khan and his closest from the old Tengri elites separate from our other subjects has, however, led to an unnecessary sharp divide between the two groups. This, rather than the rituals themselves, seems to be a constant source of irritation and misunderstanding, even at the very top of our society. Praise the heavens, we lose national tax modifier and get national manpower modifier for 10 years, or let us devise common rituals instead, and the opposite happens. I'm going to take the national tax. We've got tons. Oh, is that morale of armies? Ooh. I don't want to lose 10% morale of armies for 10 years. All right, flush the taxes down the drain. Who needs them? Who needs money anyway? Just take out 1 billion loans. And our Khan just died. We got a new Khan who is not terrible. A 325. So he's slightly better than our last guy, who was a 204. He is 18 years old, and we can refocus on something, but I think I need to stay focused on diplomatic power for now to finish out this espionage idea group. And I am now at negative stability, so my rebels are going to tick up even faster, and I don't have enough admin to do anything about it. Times are good here in the Manchu Empire. Times are great. I have 4 years till I can go to war with Chagatai, and I need to send... he is secretive, so we get extra foreign spy detection. It's at least not a negative, but it's not really a positive either. Do I want to go after Vijayanagar, who would be at... I mean, I could try to go for both, to be honest with you. Let's just start improving with both. I'm already improving with them. Let's improve with them. And see if we can get both of them as allies. That would be the best, to be honest with you. Converting more. They want admin points, because of course they do. And then all the rest of these conversions are going to take forever. So maybe my religious unity is crap, but I think I can just switch to a different guy, likely. We'll do it once I take the next loan, because I'm definitely going to take the next loan. This guy is a 10 overall, so he's slightly above average, but like the other guy who's gonna be heir, he was a 5.25. He was two admin points better than this guy. Rival of our rival. Make the Janigar like us. We're already working on that. That's perfect. Can take the next idea. Cost to fabricate claims. That's not bad. The House of Dew. To everlasting friendship. We have a heir who's a 1-2-3. Great. And our consort is fantastic. A 3-4-5. Jeez. Hello, nurse. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Let's see if we will get a level 1 advisor. Oh, I have to move him along. National Unrest guy, that's actually pretty good. That is quite good, as a matter of fact. And he is weak claim to the throne. Sure, that is fine. Take my military power. Almost done making all these cores. A little less than 3 years till the Age of Discovery ends. Losing more than my fair share of money. Timbered separatists are going to be 20,000 strong and are 70% of the way there. How many troops do we have over here in Samarkand? 16,000? I need at least 4,000 more. 5,000 or 6,000 probably wouldn't be bad. How many more banners do we have left over here? Just those guys? Send both the infantry. Send 6,000 more over to there. And then after them, we don't have anybody who's like too big of a risk for a little while. All those just finished up, which is great. Helps with my overextension, so that's dropping down a lot faster and I can pay for it a lot less. Go with that. Gonna need to raise army maintenance soon. 28 months. Religious migration. Having learned of our patronization of our faith, a great number of adherents have traveled to our lands to help spread the good word and to settle and make a life for themselves within our borders. Encourage them to settle among their peers, so one base tax in Shenyang, or send them out into the provinces. Yihe changes to Confucian and gets growing religious community for a long time and gets 15% local tax modifier. I mean, getting a free conversion sounds good. Yihe is currently Tengri, but I actually don't want it to go from Tengri to Confucian. So we're going to take the base tax on Shenyang. Because, I mean, kind of eventually, this may be a pipe dream, honestly, at this point. But I would like to get to the point where I can go back to having no syncretic faith. And being able to have those lowered regiment costs. It's going to be sad here in the next few years when I lose out on the war taxes. Possibly what I should do is, if I can, declare a war just before the just before this runs out, so we can get the bonus of those war taxes for just a little bit longer. That'd probably be a good idea. This is running out in 22 months, and our truce with Chagatai runs out in a year. So yeah, let's do that. Let's send the rest of the army over to here. And go ahead and train up. No, not hire mercenaries. Go ahead and train up like 4 infantry in that province. They're at 90%. We need to raise maintenance up. And eventually, if I ever get a surplus of admin points, I may just need to buy down the inflation with admin points. It's getting super high. Sorry, interest is getting super high. Our next idea group, like, it may very well be economic ideas. It gives us all the stuff we need right now. Lowered interest per annum, lowered yearly inflation reduction, extra national tax modifier, extra production efficiency, lowered land maintenance modifier, even cheaper troops than we already have, lower development costs so we can develop the institutions faster. Plus, we can take we can get a national tax modifier policy as well as yearly horde unity, or also get the rebel support efficiency plus 50% policy to go along with this rebel support. Oh no, not here. Go back. Go along with this rebel support efficiency plus 50%. I think that matches up pretty well, and like we just really need money right now, man. And of course that fired as I was sitting there with no morale. Is that gonna stack wipe me? That could very well stack wipe me. It didn't stack wipe me, thank God. But they are retreating all the way across to East Jesus over here. Renewed a loan. How much does it cost to boost up right now? 128. Jeez. Back them even farther up. Aristocrats grateful for our favor. A delegation of aristocrats came to us today to thank us for favoring them in the government. In fact, they are so grateful that a small voluntary contribution was made to the treasury. We got a positive event. I mean, we get a little bit of corruption for it, but we got a positive event. And we'll probably use it to pay off a loan. Bring our interest down some. I could raise host again, but I mean, all these cavalry in our army are really starting to become expensive. Finish rival of a rival, that's great. Improve our prestige, we'll go ahead and take. Hopefully we can get a bunch of prestige off of this war with Chagatai. Possibly not, but we'll see. And hopefully this time in the war with Chagatai we'll be able to not get our butts kicked. I mean, we didn't get our butts kicked in the last one. It was just like, could you stop? Oh no, that's diplo points, that's fine. Although I kind of want those as well, but whatever. You're on Tech 8, I believe I'm on Tech 8. I'm on Tech 9 as a matter of fact. And I may even be able to take Tech 10 when it comes to be on time. So that's great. And they just went into Persia, fantastic. I have room for 8 more troops? No, not 8. 18 more troops. If I wanted them. Excellent supplies. Look at us. Look at us getting all these good events. What's even happening right now? Alright. Vijayanagar, would you be willing to accept alliance with me? You would. What about the Ottomans? You would not. Alright. We're gonna take that alliance. And that royal marriage. Distance between borders, army strength, and navy strength are the negatives for you. 6 months. I need to declare this war before that happens. Which we should be able to declare it just before it runs out. For those free war taxes. grand have taken out another loan. Yeah, you can park there. Alright, I'm going to send these guys straight to here, and hopefully take out Yarkand, while this army takes out Chagatai. Is the plan, at least. I need to make sure I don't mess my window here. Go ahead and improve with Mala. Now they're rival to... Yep, there's the loan. I don't have a general currently. I need to declare that war right now. Before I do it, though, what's my army tradition at? 21? Okay. Ugh. Alright, that's enough. I don't technically need to fire those guys, but they do suck. Declare the war. Declare it over Kujand right here? Sure. And raise the war taxes. Also, speaking of raising things, so expensive for stability, but I want to get it to at least 0. There's a fort here in Bukhara. Where's the capital fort? In Talas? How many troops do they have between them? 12,000. Alright, we should be able to do this war pretty easily. Alright, the Age of Reformation just fired. From east to west, this is an age of religious conviction, debates, and mass movements. In Europe, Protestantism is entrenched, while militarism takes hold of Iran, and religious syncretism shapes Indian society, enables religious conflicts. So objectives: join the Reformation, humanist or religious, fully embrace either the humanist or religious idea group, which we may be wanting to do, although probably not in this age, because I think I need to go economic next. Convert provinces, convert at least 10 provinces to your faith. Create a colonial empire, convert another nation, force another nation to change their religion to yours, either through war, subject interaction, or enforcing unity. Asian trade, gain the trade bonus from either silk, spices, or Chinaware, and unified culture. Unified culture, own all provinces of your culture group. I don't quite have unified culture yet. What Manchu provinces do I not have? Is it this one? Hetu Alal? No, I own that one. It's this one. Andong. If we had that, we would have one completed. I guess it gives a backlog of converted province stuff, so that's good. So we may need to think about hiring a dude back again once we get up to +1 stability, if and when we get up to +1 stability. Not joining the Reformation, not going humanist or religious right now, although I kind of want to do religious. That's a tough choice. Not creating colonial empire. We could force convert Yarkand or Chagatai if I don't fully annex them, so that's an option, just to get that out of the way. Gain the trade bonus from either silk, spices, or Chinaware, which we are nowhere near. I mean, we have cloth. There's Chinaware down over here, but I don't know how much you need to get the trade bonus from it. And then silk is all down over here, so we're kind of far away from that one as well. What are the bonuses we can get? Resistance to Reformation, we don't need. Blockade impact on siege, +1. We don't really need either, because we're not... The next person we fight coastally will be either Japan or Ming, so Religious wars, war store cost versus other religions, minus 25%. That could be good, especially if we're fighting a bunch of Sunnis and Shias as we go. Mercenary discipline, extra 5% discipline from mercenaries. We haven't hired any mercenaries, probably won't. Powerful trade ships. Institution spread. Institution spread in true faith provinces, plus 50%. And prestigious conversions. Prestige per development for missionary, plus 30, plus 0.3. There's not a lot of things that really benefit us in this era. Spain gets extra shock damage received. Oh, they take less shock damage. The Mughals get lower artillery cost. The Polish get extra goods produced. And the Persians get lower reinforced costs. I don't know what we would go for out of this. Maybe institution spread. Maybe religious wars. Religious wars would probably be the best one for us, honestly. Just take extra provinces from all of these, because I mean we're the only Tengri nation now, so there is that. Looks like they have harmonized with Vajrayana in China, so that's a thing. I can mothball this fort, but we will figure all of that out on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me specifically. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. What do you think is the best bonus out of the Age of Reformation bonuses? Like, in a vacuum, I think it's probably... I don't know. That's a tough call. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.